Yeah, I'm starting the broadcast now. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
started.
yeah. Thanks. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I listen my own voice.
Oh, really? Yeah, actually, I'm not using a micro, like that plug-in microphone.
Okay,
Maybe.
no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are live now.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
let's do one thing. I'll set a timer for 15 minutes,
Yeah, sure.
and we'll switch the roles from driver and
Yeah.
navigator.
Wait.
Okay.
I don't think it
Uh,
will take 15 minutes. This will be like very small.
sorry.
Yeah, this won't take too much. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll also do it.
Mhm.
Okay. So now it said
Mm.
the doc said that we need these two things as clickable links.
Right.
So the simplest thing to do would be this. We can convert this into a
Mhm.
clickable link in this format.
Yeah. Actually, you're supposed to convert the release date, not more info.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just thinking, why info? Something is going wrong. Thanks.
Mm.
Going okay, release date. For now, we'll keep them blank at least. So we made them clickable.
Mhm.
Okay, so one of them should cause the list to be reloaded, but
Mhm.
sorted in ascending order on that column.
Mhm.
Okay, so what we can do is to get them in ascending orders.
Mhm.
We have, I'll just push out this thing so we can have wider screen. Okay. So we have here this message generated by your source.
Right.
So they haven't given anything as such to create them to be a custom method is required or no.
No, no,
Uh,
no, no. In fact,
sorry.
what they have suggested, you don't require a custom method for sorting. You can simply
Yeah,
use the models method to do
yeah.
that.
So it is, are there any existing methods in the model? Let's check.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
after clicking, it should just reload the page itself. So it means it
Right.
should go to the show page itself,
Right.
but with a parameter so that we can understand that it needs to be sorted.
Right.
Okay, we have it here. Okay, so if we want starting by movie, so what we can do is give movie path.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, movie path will give us the movie itself, so we don't want the movie.
Mhm.
Let it go. Okay. So show page. How do we get the show page? To
Yeah.
know the show page, we can use the rake routes thing to get
Mhm.
the routes for all our this movie model
Yep.
existing routes. This will tell us the show page route, uh, and the show page is edit show. Okay, movie. So it's movie path. That's the route for our show page. So it will be movie underscore path.
Yeah,
What do we
but
need?
actually, like where we are listing all the movies, that is the movies page, that is the index page, and the show page is about the details about one movie. So what we want
Okay.
is the movie.
Oh, we are listing it in the. Okay. So this is index page. We need to reload this page itself. Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. Sorry. I was under the assumption that I'm working on the show page.
No, no, no.
Thanks. Okay, so index page is it will be still movies part. Okay, so we were right. We are doing correctly. We were movies underscore path.
Yeah.
So we need to pass some parameters over here.
Yeah.
So what do we pass? We
Mhm.
need to pass sort order. Maybe like that. We can pass a variable and sort order. We want ascending, right? Is what they said, right?
Yeah. It's ascending anyways in both the case.
And but no, if you're clicking again, it will be still an ascending order, right?
No, no,
Okay.
no. They don't want that, do they?
They haven't said about descending order, but if you click again, it should list in the descending order or like that.
Just list.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Because what
they
I see here is just ascending.
just a
Uh,
thing.
mention. And if I search by descending,
Mm-hmm.
there's no such word. So they have mentioned that clicking one of them should cause the list to be loaded by sorting in ascending order on that column.
Yep.
Okay. So we want sort order is ascending. True. It will be ascending by default. So we should not pass sort order. Instead, we will pass
Mm-hmm.
what do we need to sort.
Yeah.
So sort underscore by. We can do this.
Right.
We can do like this. Um, title.
Perfect.
So we can do this way, and we can try running the application whereas as -b dollar forward and -b dollar IP. It's a command for running in the
Right.
Sky.
Right.
We'll run the application over here and let's test. Oh, something is happening. Okay, okay. Oh, I made it the other way around.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
command was incorrect. Hyphen B means it goes like this: IP,
Mm.
and hyphen P. Here comes our port because P represents port.
Yeah. I suppose.
Yeah, I interchanged it. Okay, our application is going to be up. Oh yes, okay, we've got the link. So here it over. Oh, sorry, I just
Mm-hmm.
mistakenly clicked this thing. Okay, we can do it this way. I have the link over here. Wait, rotten potatoes, great. So we have this over here. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see what happens. We can check out in the controller.
Mm-hmm.
What are the prompts coming up? What are the gems that are left? Because we need some debugging thing required so that we can stop the control flow and check out the variables
Mm-hmm.
so that we can know what parameters are coming up in the request. That we can even see in the request when it is coming. Like when the request is coming here, you can see get started, get. So
Mm-hmm.
all the parameters are also listed over here whenever we are hitting any request. So
Right.
without the debugging, also we can try out. We can click over here and okay, so it has just refreshed the page. Yes, we can see
Mm-hmm.
that we are able to get the params sort by title
Yeah.
when we're clicking on that link. Okay, great. So we can use that in our code over here in index, and
Right.
here we can use that technique on so the params to get the sort by method. So
Right.
sort by would be common for both. So if it is working, so right now we can do one more thing is we can
Mm-hmm.
copy the code for our release date as well. So we can
Mm-hmm.
make it as sort by same thing, but this time would be
Really.
let's make it as release underscore date.
Mm-hmm.
What this will help us in a way like what we can do is we can get the movies all of them, but instead of getting
Mm-hmm.
all of them at once we can use the method called dot sort by, and
Mm-hmm.
then we can pass the parameter as I'm not sure if we can pass the column name because there's a column name, right? We have used.
Yep.
Let's see what are the column names for this
Yeah.
model. We can see that over here. Let me see. First, get into the directory. Where did I miss out? Oh, whoops, where's potatoes? Okay. Rotten potatoes, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll run here Rails console, and from here we'll find out the column names, or we can even directly go over here in the DB
Mm-hmm.
structure, or maybe directly looking at the schema, we can understand what are the column names. Here is title, we are having string, we are having release date, um, we are having over here these two things. And but yes, we want to test out whether we can use the sort by method and pass the column name. So what we'll do is we'll use we call out the model over here, and after doing this, uh, why we did this movie.all in the first place because it when we do movie.all it creates a connection
Mm-hmm.
initially. And then we have, once the connection is established, we can query anything on the model. So now I'm going to run movie dot all. This will fetch the record, and we are going to do sort by, and let's try out what can be that thing. Let's try out this thing if it works. Okay, great. What is the first one? It was saying it was Aladdin.
Yeah,
Now it's saying
two two thousand
it's,
one. That's fine.
yeah. So we'll do one thing. We can also, to simplify whether things are coming perfectly, we can do this way. What should we do? Collect our map. Collect would be better to return an array. We want to list out the title. So, or maybe we can just do this much. Pluck, pluck, and we can do this title.
Mm-hmm.
Return. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, okay. Pluck method. I was assuming that it will fetches the only the titles
Mm-hmm.
over here. No problem. We can use instead collect. Let's see if we can use collect over here, and we can get the titles or the title. Yes, let's use this dot title title and process over here. Great, we're having over there this thing,
Right.
and it says it's completely sorted. We can see over here it's starting from the digits and then going on alphabetically down till W. So this helps us, and this way we have done a little bit of testing over here, mini testing of our code in IRB before running directly in the application. So we can use this title for sure, and then we have sorted by title. So that's it. That's all is needed. So let's test this out for now. Uh, but before, but we haven't made use of the params sort by that we had created.
Right.
So let's do that first, and we'll create a variable called sort by. Let's do this sort by. Shall we take it like that? Sort by like this. Okay, sort by params, and we should have this sort underscore by, and we can what we can do is we can directly, since we are passing that thing uh, as a string from our index.html.haml. So we can, what we can do is we can use to s, that will, I guess, no, to sim, right? That is a conversion made used to make it into a symbol. uh, I'm sure that should let's test it out. Right, as title here, and use this, and then test it out. Great, we are having it in that symbol. It's getting converted successfully. And instead of writing this over here, we can use directly this over here. And let's try this out whether we are able to do this or not. Let's refresh this our server over here to be on the safer side.
Mm-hmm.
And let's stop the server.
Mm-hmm.
And now we'll run the command again for running up the server. It will be up in a second. And once it's up, we can refresh the page, and
Mm-hmm.
but it will still be showing us errors because I guess we haven't made a check, because by default we are not passing this params over here. I mean, when it will initially load, it will show us error because we
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing coming up in the params. So if
Right.
it's nil, we can check out if it's nil or no, the params,
Mm-hmm.
if that exists or no.
Mm-hmm.
We can try this out. If colon sort by uh, dot, or maybe we can do this dot keys question mark include. Uh, so what was the method for checking whether the keys have this?
It
Because
will be,
palms is a hash. Do you remember anything such thing like that?
yeah, so it should be params dot keys dot include and the question.
Yes, dot include. I just confused that. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
so
fact,
we should.
what you were doing earlier, that is fine. Like you can do params sort by dot nil question mark, so that will return a boolean.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So we can do it over here itself, I
Yeah.
guess. But no, because we want to run movies at all if the sort by is not provided to us.
Yeah.
That we want to go ahead.
Yeah.
So
There is another function which I found during my research for the assignment.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
sure.
movie dot order, and then you can do movie dot order, and inside order you can give whatever. And if you provide nil, it is not going to order by
Oh,
anything.
great. Then let's try that out. As they have also mentioned about the order thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
not after all. Order is defined on the movie object itself, not
movie
on the list.
object itself,
Yeah.
order by, we can, I
Yeah.
guess if that's way.
Sort by.
Uh,
Could be.
Title
Yeah, title would work. Yeah.
or sort by, we'll try out sort by.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Right. Yeah.
All right, sort by.
So,
Okay. So,
yeah.
okay.
Okay, it's your time. Yeah. Yeah,
I just had,
you can just finish this part after.
yeah, we can do, okay, no problem. We'll go with this. Let's try this out. If this works. Doing it. I thought
Mhm.
so. Undefined method
Then
list
you
and
on nil dot this.
no.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, instead of two symbol, just remove the two symbol. I think sort by can be a string for this one because I did it as a string. So,
Okay, let's try this out as well. And let's see what comes up. By default, we are not passing anything. We are not sorting it
yeah.
out. Okay, so now when we click on this, let's
Yeah.
see are we getting. Oh, great! We are having the starter list over here with us.
Uh,
So I
yes.
guess we have done this. Now
Mm.
we can change our roles.
Mhm.
Uh, okay, that
Yeah.
would be best.
Sure.
Maybe you can drive now. I can be the navigator.
Perfect. Perfect. Here, I'll share my screen. Yeah. So now in this part one, are you able to see my screen? Yeah.
Just a minute. Yes, I'm able to see your screen. Yes, great.
Yeah. In the part one, like up till now, what we have completed is this one, uh,
Yes, not
right?
exactly, I believe, because if you see, they have given one more thing in the last line. You can see release date is okay. We can check that as well. Clicking the title header should list the movies alphabetically by title, but in the bracket there's something for non-letters, especially they have given something. Say for movies.
There's a there's a spaceship operator, and this is for dealing with numbers. But the
Yes,
sort method by itself is going to take care of that. It is
yeah,
always
take
going
care of
to,
it.
yeah, because the
Yeah,
actual values of numbers are lower than
great,
alpha.
great, great.
Then they've said that when you are clicking on stuff, you're supposed to change the class of the table header, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
This part. So let me just take care of
And
this.
one more thing, I guess we can make a little bit a small check based on release date.
Uh,
Um, Release date. We can try clicking on the release date and see if that is working
yeah.
after the code is being generated right now. I'll just click and
I
check if it's
don't
coming up.
have the.
Okay, great. I can see it is being started by release date. I can see it's started by first 1968, then 1981, 1984, 89, then goes to 92, 2001, 1, then 2004, and 11. So yes,
Uh-huh.
it's that's working fine, and so we can go ahead with the second the part.
Uh-huh.
Next we can go ahead
Yeah.
about the
You able
CS.
to see my screen, right? I
Yes,
have
I'm
got
able.
the plus nine open.
Absolutely, yes, I'm able to. Okay, you have opened yours. Sure, no problem. But are you okay? If you're doing in yours, okay, okay.
This is your machine only, but I have got Cloud9 open on my
Yeah,
browser. So
yeah,
you will
sure.
be
Yes,
seeing it
yes.
in the Hangout,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So the what you've done, and just a minute. So I'm supposed to make this as this class, and I'm supposed to first of all I'll just copy this
Add this. Yes,
here.
we have to add this in the default style sheet. Yeah, default CSS style sheet. Right. Okay, okay.
Element table is overqualified.
Yeah, I see your cursor. I see the thing coming up. great.
Yeah,
So we have this over here right now.
yeah,
Okay.
this shouldn't matter. Like this warning about it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't matter. This is just a warning. It's fine. Yeah, we can go ahead
And
with that.
we then what
Great.
they also provided.
And then what they've asked us is
The result should look like
click on
something
your
like
background. Okay.
link that is a should be HTML and link for sorting with should have to. Right. So effectively, what we are supposed to do when we click on this,
Mm-hmm.
then in the response, this is supposed to change automatically.
Yes. Yes.
Right. So the way I did is this one, and
Oh, great.
yeah,
Nice. Okay. Okay.
it's this is supposed to be a little. This,
Okay. Oh, the extra H has come in before. The TH became THH. Oh, great. Okay. Okay. Table release response date header.
mhm. So this one, and then I'm supposed to set it in the controller.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. I'm sorry, I might go slightly fast, but trust me, I was not that fast the first time I'm doing it. So,
Yes. Yes. It's same with me. No problem. It's absolutely fine. That's fine. Okay. So if sort by is there, if it's not nil, then we can set that. Great.
so far it is this,
Okay.
and
Okay. Okay. Yes. Sort by. Fine.
this is working. Effectively, you can just use
Maybe you can just check what is the sort by. We can just make it simple. If the sort by exists, are you getting? If sort by is not nil,
yeah, yeah.
then we can keep a common header. You can use table underscore header for both.
Yeah, but we are not supposed to put in for both because, like, if we are sorting by the response date, we are supposed to change the class of
Only the
that.
response rate. Okay, great. Yeah, this way we can separate out. Oh, great, great. Release date was the thing, I guess. Column name we had kept as
So
release date. Release. Oh, yeah. Yes.
yeah, this should figure that, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Mm, let's try it.
Yeah, sure. I
Mm-hmm.
guess it's still running. Thing. I'll try this over here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we need to refresh the server. No, okay, it's taking up the CSS. Yes, I can see the movie title background becoming yellow. You can also run the thing. I'll just ping you the link.
Mm-hmm.
Link this thing. You can also try this out.
Yeah,
You're
only.
running another port. You're running another one. I just gave you the link. It's
No,
already running.
no, I won't run the other one.
Yeah,
Could
you
you
can. No,
the
no, I gave. Yeah,
yeah,
the app is running. I gave you the URL for it in the
yeah,
Hangout. You can just run it in your browser, so you'll be able to also see the response.
yeah. So where is it?
Okay.
Hangout. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Movie title works fine, but for
Mm-hmm.
release it doesn't work.
At least it isn't working.
Okay. What is the wrong with release it?
I suppose I would have misspelled something. Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of response date, it's supposed to be response.
Response date header. Okay. Release date header. Oh, great.
Now it should be working.
Hmm.
Okay, it's
Yes,
working.
that's coming up. Nice.
Yeah.
For movie title and for release date, both is coming up.
Yeah, let's switch roles on.
Yeah, the background is coming yellow. Okay. Okay. So this was just part one, I guess.
Yeah, there's some stuff for the grading purposes. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
just take care of that. This one,
Yeah,
I
sure.
table header and this one. So I'll just send the
Yeah.
IDs before.
Yeah. The ID and title header and release date header.
Yeah. So now if we do that, mm,
We can check in the
right, here we're getting it. Yeah. Table header and release. Yeah.
yes, and
Okay.
also for the table, I guess the table tag.
Uh-huh.
Uh, yeah, the table containing the list of movies should have the HTML element ID movies. Okay,
All
that
right.
has already been set for you
Yeah.
by the start of it.
Yeah. So just a minute. The
It
table
says it says
that
it's already been set for you.
yeah, it's already there. It's already there. Yeah.
Yeah, we can directly do the inspection of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, table ID movies. Yes, that's done.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Great. I guess this much was the part,
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah. Let's
So
start
this
with
was
that.
part. This
Yeah.
was just part one.
There's part
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So since this much part one is in a working condition as expected,
Yeah.
let me commit this out so that at least it is in a proper
Right.
way.
Good.
I can revert back if something goes wrong.
Good. Definitely. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Mhm.
I'll just come here in this one. I'll exit out of the IRB.
Mhm.
If you want, I'll just share my screen
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
this one.
Mhm.
Yeah, screen is over here. I'm sharing it right now. Yeah, able to see?
No. I was able to
Not
see
able.
it. Oh, now I'm able to see it.
Yeah. Okay. 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 So I'm just making a comment.
Right.
New comment hyphen a hyphen m part one complete. I'll just push this, and yeah, this is done. And the next step was to push it to Heroku.
Mhm.
Git push Heroku and master. So I'm pushing this to Heroku. Okay.
Perfect.
So this has been pushed to master now. So we
Mhm.
can go to part two, which is filter the list of movies by rating 15
Right.
points it has. So it
Yeah.
says enhance rotten potatoes as follows at the top of. You can. I guess you should do this because you should be sharing your screen and you should just you
No,
have
no, no,
15 minutes.
you can start with this one, and then let's just do part by part. I'm not really that much into time-wise sharing. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
start this
I
one.
just thought according to the guidelines we can go and we can change the roles by 15 minutes.
Okay.
No problem. I'll whatever is comfortable for you, we'll go with that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You can take your 15 minutes, and then I can come over and, as I told you, like this is fun for me. Don't get me wrong, but as I have already done it before, so if yeah,
It's fine. No
yeah, it will
problem.
be new for you. It will be better. But,
Yeah, sure. Okay. So I'll read out the thing. What is it given over here? Enhance rotten potatoes as follows. At the top of all movie listings, add some checkboxes that allow the user to filter the list to show only movies with certain A ratings. When the refresh button is pressed, the list of movies is redisplayed, showing only those movies whose ratings were checked. This will require a couple of pieces of code. We have provided the code that generates the checkboxes found, which you can include them in the index. That have one template. Okay, so they have given something for us.
mhm,
Hmm. Okay, so what it needs to be done is but it's in caps.
mhm,
but you have to do a bit of work to use the above code. As you can see, it expects the variable all ratings to be an enumerable collection of all possible values of movie ratings such as G, PG, PG-13, and R. Okay. The controller method needs to set up this variable, and since the possible values of movie ratings are really the responsibility of the movie model, it's best if the controller sets this variable by consulting the model. Okay, are really responsible to the is best the controller sets the variable. So in the mod, we have to set this variable in the controller
mhm.
by consulting the model.
Right.
So Hence, you should create a method of
Mhm.
class method of movie that returns an appropriate value for this
Right.
collection. So we need to add a class method for movie. So we have to make two changes, three
I'm not
changes.
able
First,
to
add
see
video
your
clips.
screen sharing right now.
Yeah. Um, you able to see the screen or no?
No.
Are you, okay, I'll just share again.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Now,
think no.
now
No.
are you able
Yeah.
to see?
Yeah. Yeah. Now I see. Okay.
Okay. I'll just close the unnecessary things like show is not recording. Yeah. So we were asked to add this from, okay, I'll just copy the code from the GitHub. Now we'll add this code below all movies as they have asked us to do.
Mhm.
Okay. So added the code, you can, you're able to see the code. Wow. Seeing it's already, so what they've said is it expects the variable all ratings to be an enumerable collection of all possible values since it's a
Right.
movie. So let's create a variable in the controller. So this was in the index part. So we will add the code over here.
Mhm.
Let's add the code. We should enter that part. Right now, so ratings. What we need is validation set of the film. Since the possible values of movie ratings are really the responsibility of the movie moderator, it's best if the controller sets this variable by consenting the mark. So, what is the structure of the movie part? We can look at this schema.org. And yes, we are having this rating over here. The field is there. We can, what we can do is we can get the movie dot audio rating. Rating would be like this. Movie dot all dot rating would work like this. Now we need to get only the rating part, and we need to get the unique,
Yeah.
so that we have only those we don't have repeated, because multiple movies can have the same rating.
Right.
So what we can do is we need to select the ones which are unique. Movie dot, we need to iterate on the movie dot all,
All right.
and we can do like collect map. What do you suggest? Select, collect map. Select would be good, right?
Over here, I would say because like when I was looking for stuff for this,
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
found a
sure.
function that will get
Sorry, your voice is breaking. Can you tell me again? You found stuff after that?
that is inbuilt in active record.
Okay.
Yes. So it is if you do movie dot unique and u and iq, yeah,
Yeah, correct.
dot pluck rating.
Okay. Yeah, Black we had tried previously, if you remember.
Yeah, yeah. Pluck is basically like just pulling off one column. So
Hmm. Okay.
this should get us
They
something.
should. Yes, they should. That's correct. Correct. Okay. We can try this out in the IRB
Right.
and check if things are going good as we should be expecting them. See, you understand why this movie thing? Oh, not in IRB. Sorry.
Yes.
It should be console.
Screen share
Sorry.
response.
Yeah. Okay. So we are having it. I
Maybe
guess we need to sort
like
this out.
after that, run a salt on the
Sorry.
in the controller in all ratings.
Hmm.
If
Sort. Yes. Yes.
like,
Sort. You are suggesting sort, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, even I was going to suggest that. I mean, we need to sort, I guess, this thing
Yeah.
because the way they have given us G, PG, PG-30, and R,
Yeah. Mm,
so they should work, and we can do the
mm,
same thing over here and sort. Great, we are having the same one, and now we can test the thing on code. Are we getting that form coming up in our browser? Yes.
yeah.
Are you able to see the screen, the browser?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am.
The app I'm opening.
Right, right.
PG
I am.
30.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So we're having this part over here.
Mm,
This part ready. Okay. The next part it says is
mm,
just a second.
mhm.
I'll read out the thing.
That's right.
Yeah, here it is. Uh, it also says, hence you should create a class method of movie that returns an appropriate value for this collection. So they want us to put this into a class method for movie.
Yeah.
So how do we get this? We can change the code. We can
Yeah.
take our whole code from here
Right. You
and
put it
we
in
can
a.
put this into movie or we can create a class.
Mm,
It's a class will be defined as this. Let's have to use Okay, so we can define a method as self dot ratings,
mm,
and we can end this over here, and we can use this way,
mm,
and again we can use self over here. Okay, make sure that it's or more directly we can use
yeah. That'll do.
right. So and we'll just use sorry
Mm,
v
me that.
dot ratings. Yeah. And then let's try this out. Let's try refresh the page. Oh, we have changed the model. I
Mm,
guess we need to refresh our server.
mhm,
Let's stop this. Stop this now. Okay. And run our app server again. And once the server is up, we want to go to our app window and refresh to see if the things are coming up on refreshing. Okay, things
yeah.
are as it is. So our
Mm,
code is working fine. Great. We
yeah.
have made a class method as well. We accomplished that part as well. Okay.
Mm,
And the next part is you will also need code that figures out how to figure out which boxes the user checked and how to restrict the database query result based on that.
yeah.
Okay, so they want us to figure out how to get
Mhm,
the boxes.
mhm,
So the form which is
mhm,
being submitted,
mhm,
it should be submitted to
mhm.
movies. Okay, it's being submitted to in. Okay,
Yeah.
so we will get this checkbox which are checked.
Yeah.
Uh, you can, if you want to see, you can see this in over
Mm,
here in the console. When we click over here and we just click on submit and refresh.
mm.
Was it refresh or what?
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Is it supposed to be Ajax?
No, no, this isn't supposed to be. Basically, like when you are hitting refresh, it is supposed to go back and call the movie page again, and the
Yeah,
result of the
yeah.
yeah,
Refresh means it's just refreshing and nothing else is doing, right?
refresh is like refreshing the entire page.
Yeah, it's refreshing that page and it will uncheck everything and give
Yeah.
us like that. So, but when we are submitting it over here,
Mm,
you can see I clicked on refresh if you remember, and I get the ratings over here,
yeah.
PG1 and PG-30 as well for this thing. So we
Mm,
get to know which ones we had checked.
mm,
PG and PG-13 I had checked. You can see over here. Let me click on arrows. And let's let me click on refresh. And you can see PG, PG-13 and these three are so this way we get to know which we had checked. But the
yeah.
thing
I'm
is over here
getting
it becomes
this
unchecked.
problem.
Sorry, are you able to unmute me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear, but I'm getting a lot of disturbance. Yeah, if you
Yeah,
just go down on the task description.
Yeah,
You just go down there
yeah.
and they have mentioned something because like this the result of this rating, it is going to be inside the just
Where this part are you saying regarding this trying? You
yeah,
have highlighted this one you're saying right from here.
yeah, yeah,
So try viewing the source of the movie listing with checkbox form,
yeah.
and you'll
No,
see that the checkboxes have field names
no,
like okay.
yeah,
This trick will cause the reels to aggregate the reels. Yeah. So it is converting into hash as we checked, and it's saying that we should that's it. If the user checks G and R boxes, spams will include. So we
right,
just saw that we were able to see whatever we had checked and clicked on refresh, we got this response in our request here. I'll show you over here. So here you see.
yeah,
Yes. So
yeah,
we are getting the thing that they're saying over here. So they're saying
mhm,
check out the hash document for an easy way to grab just the keys of the hash since we don't care about the values in this case. The checkbox is that check. What we're hearing. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we don't care about what is the value because it's all key. So you just put which key. So keys is absolutely fine to get the okay. And then what is you place you'll probably end up placing for your movie not where which has various options to and yes true.
I'm
Yeah, we
hearing
think
a
it's
lot of static from your side.
are you able to hear me? Are you able
Yeah,
to hear me now?
sometimes I'm hearing loud from the other side.
Your voice is getting clipped now. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, okay. It's coming through
Let me
now.
now is it coming?
Yeah, I'm able to hear it properly. Yeah, now there's no static here.
Yeah, okay. So we'll make this
Uh-huh.
movie dot where
Yeah.
and then we'll do like this.
Uh-huh.
We'll put the order by at last so that if it's nil, no,
Mhm.
accordingly it will work it out things.
Mhm.
Where ratings
Mhm.
equal to ratings or rating, I guess it should be rating.
Yeah, rating. Yeah.
And what we'll do is we had ratings as the value. I
Yeah.
mean the hash name ratings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is ratings dot keys,
Mhm.
but in its palm, inside palms.
Yeah.
The palms over here. Oh, sorry. PRAMS. But what if the ratings, if just the page is refreshed?
Uh-huh. Yep.
That time this will be nil and dot keys method would not work on it and will be showing
Right.
an error.
Right.
So we need to do if we are having any ratings or not.
Mhm.
What we can do is we can take this out ratings
Mhm.
and we can do this way params dot
Mhm.
ratings and then we
Mhm.
can do dot keys.
Yeah.
Okay, 15 minutes timer.
Yeah.
I guess this should work, right?
Yeah.
Except that we have to make sure that our params dot keys uh, dot include
Yep.
include
Yeah.
uh, ratings.
Yep.
It should work. Else we need it to be nil, right? Else we can make it yeah. So by default we can make this as blank, and then we can set it to this if the keys have ratings,
Mhm.
or else, and then as it is done we can pass it over here. Instead of writing this whole thing over here, we can
Yeah.
just make it
In fact,
as
what I would suggest, else
yes, yes,
it can be all ratings.
all ratings. Okay,
Yeah.
it can be all ratings.
Yeah.
You're saying we can use this you want to include
Right.
okay here over here.
Yep. Like if we put this on the top, and like if someone passes no selection for this one, then we put in all ratings for this. I think like this is
Okay.
in another part. Yeah,
Yes.
it's in part three. I think I don't know. Yeah, but I remember doing this. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Your suggestion was good. Our ratings, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead with this,
Mm-hmm.
and we can put this above.
Mm-hmm.
Good suggestion. Oh, sorry. Let's go. Right. Okay. All
Yep.
ratings. So, okay, okay. Hmm. All ratings by default, but if it is not, then we can do as ratings dot
So,
arrows.
yep.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it should help us.
Right.
Let's go and check this out whether these things are working or not.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just select these two. Do we see PG-13? Yes, PG-13 1, PG-13 2,
Mm-hmm.
R1, R2, R3.
Yeah.
So we should get five. Only
Yeah,
five
you
things
have
should be
to
displayed.
restart the server. To,
We have to restart the server.
you have to restart the server because we changed the controllers. I think.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead.
I'm not sure because like when I change the controllers, unless I restart the server, it's not reflected on my local, and the views are fine. So I'm assuming that, but you would know better. So.
Mhm. Yes, let's try that out.
Yeah.
Let's make this thing over here. Okay, we have restarted it, and now we can start this PG-13 and R. Let's
Mhm.
refresh. Nothing is happening. Things are not
Yeah.
coming up. Okay, so what is our query? Let's take a look at our query.
Yeah. Sure.
Where movie rating dot rating in. So
Mm-hmm.
we are getting this always as irrespective of whatever we're having. We are seeing that
Mm-hmm.
all the ratings are coming up. This means something is going wrong. Oh, I understand. This is a string. Ratings is a string,
Yeah.
and
It's
I
not a
have
symbol.
given your symbol. So now we can check this out. First, let's only go for PG-13, and we should have. Great, it's working.
Yeah.
Let's
What
try out.
what did you change? Sorry.
I made a change over here.
Yeah.
You can see this. This is I had given a string, but what was coming from the request,
Uh-huh.
you can see over here in the request, it's a string over here. So
Yeah.
you see, I highlighted this. It's a
Just
string. So
change
I
the
was checking
to
against
as
this.
big.
Yeah, I was checking. I was checking against a symbol.
Yeah.
So now things are good. And
Right.
so we are able to sort. Let's see if we are only getting cheap. And make a rough test. Easy. Okay. Let's check all. And we should get all of them. Okay. So we are getting all of them.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. So now I can go about and finish this one off, right?
Yes. Yes. Please go ahead, and you can take from now the
Mm.
important for grading purposes. Okay.
Right.
Let's finish this off. Great.
Okay, so we've done up till here. All ratings is done. This is done. The control method is done. So to try viewing the source of the trick. Checkbox software, which is the code file. That's it. There. Right. So regarding you, okay. Your form tag should have the ID ratings form. So form tag should have the
Yeah.
ID.
Form tag. Yes. We can
Yes.
give a comma and I guess ID. Yeah. Yes. Ratings form. Yes.
Mhm. The form submit button for filtering it should have the ID ratings.
Ratings submit. Okay.
Why did Disco blue, just rainbow blue, and this people as well. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, readings, submit, and each checkbox should have an HTML element of ID, ratings underscore, and the
Mhm.
rating actual. So we are going to use they've given here. We have to use the string
Yeah.
information.
Right. So
So the
each
checkbox,
event, where
the
like
checkbox.
ID where the enter
Yeah.
the rating should be.
Yes. We need to
Yeah.
use string information. Okay.
So
Yeah. Above
and okay. So I
colon IA. Oh, yeah.
should be
One
fine.
more extra. No, something has been wrong. Yeah. Yes. That's fine. So maybe now you can try opening the
Mm-hmm.
app in your browser also, and
Yeah.
see you can do inspect element to
Let
the
me click
to the
on.
to the checkbox. Yeah, do an inspect element on it, and we can see all of them together. Yeah,
So
each
ID
of the
is fine
ratings,
and
ID is coming.
form is
The
fine.
form is having ratings form, and the submit is having ID
Yeah.
ratings underscore submit.
Perfect.
Great.
Yeah.
So we are accomplished
And,
this part as well.
yeah, I
Okay,
remember
and hint and
we were
keyword.
supposed to do something. And,
Yeah, the
oh,
hints
it
and
must be the
keywords. I guess this.
part three. Yeah. So,
Okay, let's see what is it doing here. Yeah, go ahead,
actually,
read out.
with the sorted column functionality you've ordered previously.
See,
Let's see.
that is a starting point. Okay, they're asking us to check out the things, right? Okay.
So this is fine. Sorting is working fine. And this sorting is working fine as well. So we haven't broken it. Perfect. I did break it when I was doing it alone. So I have to fix
Oh,
it. Yeah. Will be sorted within today if the user checks and then redistributes.
okay. And if the
Okay.
user checks, say
Yeah,
page
yeah, yeah.
page
Yeah,
A,
this was
page
what I was
page
talking
this
about.
this.
Yeah.
The checkbox
So,
that were used to filter out output should
right.
appear checked
Mm,
when the list is redisplayed.
yeah.
Oh, they should appear checked when the list is redisplayed.
Mm. So effectively, what we are supposed to do for this one is let's make this rating as an
Mm-hmm.
instance variable,
Okay.
and
Okay.
over here it will be like
Mm-hmm.
ratings dot include and what is it? Rating.
Is it just reading?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
This
Yes.
is rating, and this is
Yeah.
rating
Right.
should work.
You've given a comma, one comma, and then you have given ratings are
Yeah,
included, and
one is the value. So when I was doing it,
yeah, one is
yeah, first is the first thing is the name, I think. Second is the value. Third is the checked or unchecked. So it's a true or false. And
okay.
fourth is the ID. Yeah.
Yeah, so it will give the value one to those checkboxes which are listed
Which
in
is
the
checked.
uh,
Yeah. Which are checked. Let's,
okay.
I hope I haven't broken it. So I think I've broken it. Which one is it? Here. This is, what is it?
Oh, something is gone wrong. Let's see, please.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Inside.
Oh, it been the braces.
Yeah, let's try. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me
Oh,
also see.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, great. Now
Yeah,
refresh it.
yeah, it's checked.
Great. Check. Yes, and
So,
are we supposed to make it like this that if we sort it, if we just
uh-huh.
check it and if we sort it, just check
Yeah,
that thing.
yeah,
Checkbox. Click on the
yeah.
checkboxes.
This won't work. This they have mentioned here. All the yeah. So the first time the user visits, the checkboxes should be checked by default. That is fine.
Oh, I
That
understand.
is being done. So like if you do,
Yeah, we just did that right now, and it
do,
automatically came. So
do
we don't need to
good.
make
So
anything
that
complicated.
that is done. And They say it somewhere that sorting by column headers should still work, and if the user then clicks the movie title for us,
Should not, okay. Both be, what is this? Results should both be sorted out,
uh-huh.
but need to be limited by the checked ratings. But what
But
does this mean?
do not need to be limited by the check rating, because
Okay.
this thing they will make us do in the next part. We need to use the
Mm-hmm.
session for that, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
So the thing we are not
No
like,
problem.
yeah, they don't want to filter on the closed rating. We don't need the session, but yeah, on yeah, whatever. It,
Okay, okay,
so the first
great.
time they say all the this is being done, don't put your code in views. That's fine. Make your variable available to the view so that the appropriate boxes can be
That remembers which
okay,
rating they
using the
actually use
third.
when the index view is reloaded. What was that? Third part.
Third, sorry.
Don't put code in your views. Set up an instance variable in the controller that remembers which ratings were actually used to do the
Right.
function.
So we're doing this
And
at the rate ratings, right?
add the rate ratings. Yeah, yeah. I was just thinking that. And make the variable open to view so that the appropriate checkboxes can be pre-checked. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, for now, ignore the case that you use unchecks all checkboxes. We'll get to this. So yes, by default, if all the checkboxes, when we view the page of the app, by default, all the checkboxes are checked. So they're saying that right now, ignore the case where the user unchecks all the boxes.
Right. Right. Yeah. If the user unchecks all the boxes, we have taken care of that, but maybe they don't want us to take care of that right now. The next one, they
Okay,
will.
no
Yeah.
problem. If
Yeah.
it's done, it's done. No problem. This will require to modify checkbox slightly, so which we provided. Okay, great. So I guess we have handled all the things over here that they have mentioned over hints and keywords.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
so we can
Seems to be
push.
working on Heroku as well. Perfect.
Uh,
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to push that the code that we've just now written.
Yeah. Yeah. I pushed already. Yeah. Pushed.
You already pushed?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let me refresh and try if it works on Heroku as well. Let me.
Yeah, yeah, I tried it on her. You can try on your own end. Yeah, I tried.
Okay, okay. What was that? I'll just go back a bit and I'll see where's the link for Heroku. Here it is. Yes. Okay. Things are coming up. Let me uncheck one. Yes, they are coming up. Let me sort the movie title. Sorted. Release date. It's also sorted. One thing is that I see that if you're checking something,
Mm-hmm.
like suppose I just check G and PG,
Mm-hmm.
and then I do a refresh, so I get the movies which are having rating G and PG, and if I do movie title sort, so
Uh-huh.
I get all the movies sorted right now
Yep.
back again. I don't get the
Right.
sorted ones among G and PG.
Right.
Okay, I guess that will be in the next part.
Yeah, that is.
Okay,
Yeah, like
so
what we're
until
doing when we are sorting, we are not passing in the ratings in the params, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, we are not passing the
Yeah.
ratings.
In the next part, what we will be doing, we will be passing the ratings as well. So then we can
Will
filter
be
both the parameters.
yes. Okay, great.
Yeah. Mm.
So we can go to the part three. Since you've
Mm.
already pushed it to Heroku, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Uh,
can give me a part three now.
okay, let's just read this part three.
Yeah.
Part three.
Mm.
Remember the sorting and filtering settings. 70 points. Oh, great. Okay, so the user can now click on the movie title or release date headings and see the movie sorted by this columns, and can additionally use the checkbox to restrict the listing to movies with certain ratings and only. And we have preserved restfulness because the URI itself contains the parameters that will control sorting and filtering. Last step is to remember these things, these settings. Okay, that is if the user has selected any combination of sorting column and restrict by reading cards. This is all we were just talking about. And the user clicks to see the details of one of the movies. So when she clicks the back to movie list on the detail page, the movie listing should remember her sorting and filtering settings from before. Okay. Clicking away from the list to see the details of the movie is only one example. The setting should be remembered regardless what action the user takes, so that anytime she visits the page index and the settings are correctly reinstated. The best way to remembering will be to use session hash. Okay. The session is like the flash, except that once you set something in session, it is remembered forever until you nuke the session. Yes, that's clear. With the new session dot clear. Or selectively delete things from the session. Okay. One by one. That way, the index method can selectively apply the settings to the session, even if some incoming URI doesn't have the appropriate arms set. Okay. So hint and keywords. If the user explicitly includes new sorting or filtering settings in arms, the session should not override them. Okay. Instead, these new settings should be remembered in the session. Hmm. Session should not override them, but instead new settings should be remembered in session. Sort of bit confusing, it seems. Um, do you have any idea what would they be meaning over here? Because they're saying the session should not override them.
Hmm. So
If the user is giving new settings, they should not override them, but new settings should be remembered.
yeah, so like what they want, like when you start up your application, so your session object that is totally empty, right? So at that point in time, what they want to filter everything, right? They mention it somewhere, and then
Okay.
if you select like one or two ratings, then they will filter by that. So like suppose you make a request in which you chose G and R, right? So it is going to filter the movies based on G and R, the ratings G and R, and
Okay.
then what they want you to do when you make that request is store it in the session, right? And then the next
Yes.
time when you make the request, even if you're making an order request, this thing this thing won't be there in the params, but if it's not present in the params, pull it out from the session.
Okay.
Okay, that is one thing. And the other thing, if it's in the params, like suppose G and R, basically there is a dictionary which has G and R and it's present in the session, and you check in another checkbox, like you check in the PG checkbox as well. So it is going to give priority to the params one before the session. So effectively, what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to see like if params contains ratings. If it does,
Okay.
use that.
Now
If
I
it
get
is
it.
not there, and
Yes.
pull it out from the session. If it is not there, then just use all ratings. Right.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm getting it. It says that if params is having something, use that and don't use a session. That's it.
But always update
But the
the
new
session.
settings,
Yeah, always update the
yeah,
settings in the end. Yeah.
yes, yes. First, give the priority to the params and show it to the user, and at the end, also update the new settings into the session.
Yep.
This is what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay, okay, okay. So I guess we can start now for this one. Um, I'll do the driving part now. Okay,
Yep.
okay. Let's start. So we have to use the session hash. You able to see the screen? Are you able
Yeah.
to see the screen?
Yeah. I do. I do.
Okay, okay. So what they want is they should be able to remember it, the session. So what we want is we want it to be inside the session. We can say sort by as we have used before, and we can use here arms sort by, and we want to remember the ratings as well if the user has checked.
Right.
We put the params ratings in these.
Mhm.
We only want the keys as well. That also is a thing. We only want the
Yep.
keys, right? So we take the ratings and choose this to be. But if the keys are not there, if nothing is checked, still we need to put them as blank. I guess not.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
guess if the user unchecked everything, so what do we need
Mm-hmm.
to put in the ratings
Yeah, it should
session?
be all ratings. All ratings.
It should be all ratings.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I remember reading it in the description. I'll just confirm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I guess we should read back. This will help us. Okay.
If the user
Uncheck
Yeah, if a
ratings.
user unchecks all checkboxes, use the settings
Hmm.
stored in the session
Hmm.
hash, since it doesn't make sense for a user to uncheck all the boxes, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
when we are starting, we are supposed to check in all the boxes, so
Hmm.
effectively, session will always have something.
Yes. 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 So we can make a small group over here, and we can check this thing as itself. If we are having any ratings. One thing we haven't checked over here is that if nothing is checked, so what do we
Mhm.
get over here?
If nothing is checked, so the ratings should be all ratings.
No, no, I'm saying if in the request, what will we get over here? If nothing is
If
checked,
nothing is checked, we won't get the ratings hash.
okay, we won't get the keys only. I guess the keys will be blank. I guess you're right.
Uh, Ratings hash won't be there. The params won't have a ratings key.
Oh, oh, yes, yes, you're right. You see, we're doing sort, and so we are not
Yeah,
having the
yeah.
ratings.
Ratings
Yes,
won't be
correct.
there.
Yes, yes, yes. So we can use the same thing again over here, and so we can make use of this thing over here, or what we can do is we can put this over here, and we can use this over here as the same thing
Mhm.
ratings. We can write here at the rate all ratings.
Mhm.
By default it will push in all ratings first,
Right.
but if there are any ratings in the params, so we'll use that and override the ratings, and so that the ratings will contain the latest which is in the params.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So suppose a user unchecks all, so what will
Mhm.
happen is first all ratings will be stored in the session,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then
And it will work.
this
So
if part will not work, it will fail, so this won't be executed, this whole thing.
right.
Hence, we'll have all the ratings back again in this session's ratings. We are having this session sort by and also and session ratings. So now we need
Mhm.
to make use of these things in our
Mhm.
over here. I guess we will store this after this,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we are supposed to use params over here, or what? This is fine, I guess, right? It will be over
If
here.
you move it upwards, you can simply replace at the rate ratings by session ratings, in my opinion, and do away with line number 20 right now.
Yeah,
Line
I was just thinking something we can optimize over here. Thanks. Okay, so we'll come down because we need add all ratings over here.
20.
So what will we do is, since this is sort by, okay, we'll sort by
Mhm.
sorting part. This is ratings part. Okay, so we have all ratings in the session. We have this over here, and we can what we can do is we can get this line out, right?
No,
And
ratings would
for
be
this,
session rating. Yeah,
yeah,
line
it will
24
only
you can delete.
yes, it will only be as session.
Right.
Are we good to go? Uh, let's go back again and see. Initially, ratings are all ratings, and later on, we just over the params. And same thing we are doing, and so we can just write section ratings. So I guess
Yeah.
we can
But
do this.
this is wrong. Actually, what we have done, it's wrong. Where like suppose request number one comes. So what will be the value in session rating?
Request number one comes. What was the value of?
Session ratings right now.
What is the request one having?
A request one doesn't have anything. It is like we are just starting our application. This is the first visit. So it will have all ratings basically. So it will have
Yeah.
like,
So
yeah,
by
right?
default, when it starts up, we'll have all the ratings. Yes.
Right. Now what we do, we uncheck two of the boxes and hit refresh. So session will have like two session ratings will have two keys. The session
Yes.
ratings will become a list of two values, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Now suppose
Yeah.
I don't do anything, right? And hit refresh again, right? Hit
Mm-hmm.
refresh again. So what will it do?
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
will have
If we hit refresh,
yeah.
all the ratings are back
Right.
because we don't have anything in the params. You're
Right.
right.
We will still have parents because we are hitting refresh. That won't affect anything. This is request number three. Now request number four. Suppose we don't hit refresh. What we do, we hit the movie title. So that is also going to make a request. That is request number four, and this one won't have any ratings parents. So session is
Yes.
supposed to have two keys. Now it will have all ratings. So it will have all four ratings.
Okay. Okay.
You get
Yes. Yes.
it?
So it is failing. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Then how do we preserve it?
Yeah.
So it means we should have kept the session for below because we have to use the session ratings. Something should. How do we preserve it then?
Yeah. Um, if we can switch now, I can make some changes and maybe-
Just okay. If you'd like to go ahead with the role change, let's do it. Yes. You can share the screen.
okay, okay, sure.
Let's switch the driver and navigator roles. So now you're acting as a driver.
Yeah,
I'm not able to see your screen. Ah, yes, it's coming up.
great.
Hmm.
So, yeah, where are you? Yeah. Yeah. So, what we are doing, this is all fine. This is all fine. So, effectively, sort by, it is supposed to get it from the params if it's present in the params. Otherwise, it is supposed to
Mm-hmm.
go to the section, right?
Yes.
So, just like short circuit logic of OR. Yeah, in fact, Ruby offers OR, right? We'll do OR on this. I'm more comfortable with this basically because I'm from Java background, so yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So effectively, what we're doing, we're assigning the section sort by as parent sort by. Instead of that, what we'll do sort by. But we are preserving it by doing what? Like if request 4 is made and we are using session, we are assigning session to session again.
Mm-hmm.
You get
Okay.
these 2 points? These
Yeah,
two?
I'm getting it.
Yeah, and effectively this is what I'm going to do with the ratings as well. So this is highlight. And so what we are doing, ratings is an array right now, right? So
Mhm.
all ratings is here. This one is here, all ratings is here, and so what I can do if this includes this, uh, then at ratings is equal to um, Not read ratings. Go.
So what we're doing
Mm-hmm.
is params dot keys include ratings. Okay, else ratings are all. I mean all underscore ratings. Hmm. If else if.
And this will be just we need these two, right? Good. What do you think about this?
If we are having any ratings, then we can
Mm-hmm.
keep reading in that way. Okay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the session dot keys dot include ratings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Why is there any need for checking ratings in the session?
Right?
In the session dot keys we have done include ratings.
Uh-huh.
Um, we can directly assign it if no, I guess it would work or no. We are
Directly
getting
assigned.
out.
Yeah.
You're taking the keys out. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, then the keys will be taken. Further
Okay.
priority is given to
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
reading.
you're right. You're right. This will give me an error.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I remember I had the same issue. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. How I
Is it
solved
good?
it. Yeah.
Whatever the ratings are coming, whatever the ratings are coming from the session, uh, we don't need to do session ratings or keys because it will be as an array only,
Yeah.
and we need an array to be stored in the ratings only. That would work, I guess.
Yeah.
No, no, for ratings above in the params that you have done, first check the check that you
Mhm.
have made. First check
Mhm.
params.keys.include ratings. There you can use params ratings keys
Uh-huh.
because the params ratings will be a hash and it
Uh-huh.
will contain key value
Uh-huh.
thing. So there we can use keys.
Uh-huh.
Go above in the first if
Okay. Okay. Right.
there we can use dot keys because ratings is a
Uh,
hash with a
right.
key value pair,
Right.
and then we can pick out the keys from it. And the
Yeah.
second one that you have done is that is now perfect. And in the third one, all ratings, I guess we are already getting
Right. It's an array already. Yeah.
array only,
Yeah.
so we can
Yeah.
use directly
I
all
had
ratings
the
from
same
them.
error last time when I was doing it on my own, and I solved it by this creating a hash.
Oh,
Like everything
oh,
turns into hash. But yeah, this method is more elegant. Everything turns into an array now.
okay.
Yeah. So, do we need to kill the server? Or,
We need to replace the temp. The temp we have still there. Yeah, I need
yeah.
it. Yeah, all ratings. All ratings. Yeah. So session has ratings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it seems to be working.
Um, let me see what is happening. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
can I just see
Yeah.
again?
Yeah. 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 So, like when we are starting this up,
Yeah,
so you see,
first
like
request.
yeah, last
Yeah,
time,
you said first.
yeah.
Yeah,
So now everything is selected. All the movies are being shown, and they are being
yes.
sorted by release date, right? If I click on
Okay.
movie type, they are sorted by movie type. If I remove
Yeah.
these two, hit refresh, so I have these two, right? Now if I do
Yes.
release, earlier what was happening, all the movies were coming through. Now only the ones that are filtered by these two, they are coming.
Yes. 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 And all are
The,
unchecked. That you had said last case, the one you were
uh-huh.
saying last
All
case
are
where
inside.
all
Yeah.
yeah all are unchecked.
So
So
all are unchecked. If I uncheck all, it is pulling it out from the session object. Yep.
take it out from the session. Yeah, the last one which we had G and R.
Yep.
Okay, okay,
From the session object. Yeah. Hmm.
okay.
Perfect.
So, but one more thing is like
Uh-huh.
we can use this. Okay,
Mhm.
we've used at the rate ratings in the. Okay, no problem. That is fine,
Yeah.
I guess. You're
Mhm.
giving at the rate rating as a priority because it either will be pulled up from forms or from the sessions or it will be all
Yeah.
ratings.
Yep.
So
So we are
currently
all.
in the
Yeah.
query it is at the rate ratings. Okay.
Yeah. So we are always. Yeah. So perfect. There is only one part that is remaining now. We don't
Mm-hmm.
use it. They have mentioned it first, but we don't use this session of clear, session of leave. And this,
I,
there is
your
one.
voice was yeah, your voice
Okay.
is actually a little bit clipping.
Okay.
Something is
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Am I clear now?
Yes, yes, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah. So you're seeing my screen, right?
Yes, I'm able to see your screen.
Right. So almost everything has been done. There's just a small corner that we are supposed to take care of. It's this part. So I suppose my time is up. So you can just take care of this thing, right?
Okay, okay,
So this paragraph, and I think we're good to go.
okay. So now I will
All
act as a driver, and you will
yeah,
be
I'll clean this up.
navigating.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So what they're saying is,
So,
to be restful, we want to preserve
mhm.
the property that a URI that
Right.
results in sorted view always contains the corresponding sorting or filtering parameters. Okay, we want to preserve the property that a URI that
Uh-huh.
results. Okay. Therefore, if
Yeah.
you find the incoming URI is lacking the right params and you're forced to fill them in the session from the session, the restful thing to do is to redirect to the new URI containing the appropriate parameters. Okay. There is an important corner case to keep in mind here, though. If the previous action had placed a message in the flash to display after a redirect to the movies page, your additional redirect will delete that message and it will never appear since the flash only survives across a single redirect.
Yeah.
To fix this, use flash.keep right before your additional requests.
I'll just give you a heads up. This flash part they have mentioned it for our knowledge, I think, because it's not used in the project at all. So
This
effectively, the first two lines they matter for solving this problem. The flash part it's not used here, but yeah, it's good to know. But yeah, it's not used here.
so we are only supposed to use this flash dot keep.
No, no, flash.keep is not required because we haven't used a flash message anywhere, right? We haven't generated a warning or we haven't generated any kind of a notice. So that part is not needed. We just need to take care of this to be restful from here to the redirect to the new URI containing the appropriate parameters.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
effectively, what we
but
are doing instead of assigning the ratings here, instead of assigning the ratings section dot parents, session dot ratings, what they want us to do, they want us to redirect to movies page with the ratings. Uh,
okay, so if there are no params in the URL
uh,
saying params equal to ratings equal to so and so or sort by equal to so and so, if that these things are lacking, this is what you're saying, right? If these are
yeah,
not there in the URI, then we need to redirect to the new URI containing the appropriate params, and these appropriate params will be coming from the session.
yeah.
Okay,
Mm. I'm not able
so
to
we
see your screen.
you able to hear me now?
No, no, I'm hearing you, but I'm not able to see your screen. I think the screen.
Yeah, okay, I'll just share my screen. Yes, okay. Yeah, we able to see? I guess now you'll be able to see.
Yeah, yeah, I am. I am.
Okay. Okay. So what we need is we are going to redirect direct to movies underscore path. And what are we gonna do is we're gonna session. Uh, we want a hash from the
Uh,
session. Session can contain many things. We don't want all those things. Each
right,
session can contain additional parameters. So we want only sort by and only ratings. These two things we want.
right, right.
So so what we are gonna do is we want to filter out this whole hash. So how are we gonna filter out? I'm not sure if pluck works in a hash. Let's try that.
No, no, what do you want? You
See,
just want.
I'm saying that
Uh,
our session will be containing many things. It won't be
right.
just containing sort by and ratings. In our case here currently it's just containing sort by and ratings, but the case that they have mentioned that if this page is open from somewhere else, I mean from other
Yeah.
page, and it is
Mm-hmm.
redirecting over here in the movie's index page, then
Mm-hmm.
it would contain additional things, I guess. So
Right.
session would contain variables. I'm saying session should not just we cannot directly pass the session
Mm.
over here
No, no,
in the movie, but
we won't pass the session. What we are supposed to pass in, because the index, right? This
yeah.
index function, what is it expecting in the params? It is expecting a sort by key and it's
Yeah.
expecting a ratings key, right? The two keys it's
Yes.
expecting. So inside
Yeah.
move path, you are supposed to pass in a dictionary, and this
Yes.
basically, yeah, hash, which is going to, yeah, sort by and just get from the session, get the sort by, because session is very much like a hash, right? Yeah, yeah, exactly like this.
The ratings, right?
Yeah.
I guess rating or ratings.
Um, uh,
Okay,
Ratings, I
let's
think.
check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll make it rating.
yeah, we're taking out ratings on line number 24. So, yeah.
Oh yes, correct. Ratings. If the condition is redirect this to the param which is empty, or it doesn't include, if it doesn't include dot keys
Mhm.
include sort. I guess it is string,
Mhm.
not by.
Mhm. So you're also used to this ampersand, ampersand.
Doesn't include ratings.
Yep,
This is their condition. If
yep,
it doesn't include these two keys, so we are supposed to redirect with these fetch, taking out from the session and pass it to the
yep,
same page. I mean,
yep.
here in this case, it's the same page. Okay. Right. So let's test this out, and we should be able to see this. Oh,
Exactly. Yeah. This redirect to should be slightly down under, because suppose we are making the first request, then at that time the session will also be empty. The parents will also be empty. So
hmm.
actually,
Right. Right. Yes. Yes. It's like a corner case. So yes, it should be below sessions. I guess here it should be.
yeah,
Because at this point of time, we will have the session, both the variables fit in it.
yep,
The session ratings will also have attribute ratings, and the sort by will also have either from the session itself or by the params.
right.
Those are the two things should be all with us. By default, sort by if the session, suppose we are starting for from the first time,
Yeah,
then at that point of time, the session sort by would also be empty and params would also be empty. Then
yep.
sort by what would a sort by would contain this variable? This would not
Yeah,
contain anything.
that's a good question. They both will be nil, And nil
Yeah,
or nil, I'm not sure what it will be. Nil or nil. Can we fire up IRB and see?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nil or nil. Nil.
Mhm. It's a nil.
Either of the one
Okay.
nil.
If we do
Yeah,
movie
one.
dot order nil, then what do we get?
I
Instead of
guess
passing,
we.
yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. Movie dot. And then you're sorry. Order nil.
Mhm.
Everything comes up.
Okay, so and it's unordered. Yeah, it's unordered. Yeah,
Unordered.
fine. Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay. Initially, it should be that way. Okay. Okay. Let's try this out now. Hmm.
Okay.
Unexpected beginning
Mhm.
bracket braces. Something is going. Oh yes, there is a brace over here.
Oh, there was unbalanced band thesis over.
Yeah, I guess something is unbalanced. See, this brace is over here.
Yeah.
It will end over
Uh,
here.
we go after here. Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is right. And then
Yeah.
again we start over here.
Yeah.
This is also correct.
Yep.
I guess the space is making an issue. Let's see if this is working
Yeah.
now. By calculating something they're saying by adding parameters ratings.
Okay. Yeah, maybe there's a space after the include. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. We are having the same
This is
issue. Yeah.
I guess I will have to put this over here in this way. Put this
If this
line.
is the issue, then movie sucks.
Okay, so undefined method keys for
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. So yeah, instead of doing parents dot keys include, what we can do. Okay. Yeah. No. No. Right.
this is fine, right? Because params will include this. Okay. So what it's saying is,
Oh,
it's
you understand what this is saying?
getting
Yeah.
params rating is having something already in it.
Yeah. So effectively, what this is
Params.
doing, when we are redirecting, we are passing in the ratings as an array,
Yeah.
right? And that is creating all these. So maybe what we can do inside that, if we can check whether it's an array or is a dictionary,
Hmm. Yeah.
we can do
Sure.
like
We can
if
check that thing.
param rating dot class equal to array, and do this, otherwise do that.
We can do it over here itself. If
Yeah.
params
Hmm.
ratings dot. I'm sorry. Dot
Class.
is a array. If it's no, if it's a hash, then only we need this.
Hmm.
Otherwise, we are good to go with this much part.
Yep.
Okay. It will be either of the two.
Yep. Yep.
I guess this case you might have come across as well.
Yeah.
Oh, we are already passing few things away.
Mhm.
Wait a minute, let's check this as well. Hey, what happened? Clear your please.
So that-
Oh, too many redirects it says. Did you see that?
oh, okay. Okay.
It's redirecting
and and return at the end. Yeah. Redirect and return.
You're given and. Can you? I mean, do we need both of these? Should we do this and? I'm guessing something is wrong with you.
Something wrong here, or
So what it says? What
it
does
could
the
be
doc
or.
say?
Yeah, it could. It should be or this condition basically. Mm, mhm. But
Right out.
mhm,
Okay. So we're having this.
uh-huh,
Try this. It's redirecting back. You see,
uh,
ratings and but the sort by is not there.
yeah, just try and click on one of the column.
I just yes, I clicked, but it just says sort by equal title.
And remove some of the things and refresh.
I should I click on refresh?
Yep. Yeah.
We got an issue.
Mhm.
What is it saying?
Yes, yes,
Undefined method
something
include
new.
at ratings. Undefined method include at ratings.
Mhm.
We did define ratings, right? Why does it say that? Have defined ratings
Mhm.
because it can be neither of the case. So we had submitted this, right? And
Yep.
then unchecked and submitted some.
Mhm.
So this URL over here, it has this rating. It means we are having in parms the ratings. So in the parms, we are having the ratings. It includes the key ratings. You can check over here as well.
Mhm.
The request. You can see over here that ratings is there. G and P's both are there. Where did it go? So yeah, check here. Terms of rating, if it's a hash, it is a hash, then it should take the keys out of it
Mhm.
and go ahead. But if palms include ratings and if it's a hash, you need not keys, you take it. Okay, so what's the problem? You even store in the section the ratings before having something else is
Mhm.
going wrong. Hmm, what to do now?
Mhm. Yeah. What I did was use a hash, and all these problems went away on their own. Yeah. So that is one way of doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but no, let's figure out something here itself.
it's getting ugly.
Yeah, yeah, quite true. Yeah, this last part gave me a lot of trouble as well. Like that.
Hmm.
And the thing is, like, when you Google stuff about this problem, you get the whole problem itself because like people have been taking this course for a long time and they have been posting solutions to this. Yeah,
This means you get it directly. Yeah, okay, I
yeah,
get it.
yeah, yeah. But I don't want to because then what is the point of me taking the course, right? This is not something for which I'm going to get something. I'm supposed to learn. So.
You're right.
Yeah.
So how should we go
Mhm.
about this one?
Why is it complaining? Like, do you understand? Like, ratings is not being set, or what is happening?
Yeah, I believe ratings. You can see ratings is set, but something is going on. At rate ratings is set. It says
What is rating? Ratings
include
is
on.
nil. Okay, so ratings is nil. That is the issue. Why
How
would
is the ratings
it be nil? Yeah.
nil? See, we are not even the query. This over here shows that we are getting the ratings. This
Mm-hmm.
means the query is running successfully. Means
Uh-huh.
I'll just close this one. This means this query was running fine. All ratings.
Mm-hmm.
Our according to this request in the URL, you can see over here the ratings is having. two ratings as checked. So
Mm-hmm.
we're having something in the parents ratings. So parents ratings at keys,
Mm-hmm.
it should work. But
No,
I
this
guess
this this won't
if you
match, right? Because we are redirecting. So when we are
no,
redirecting, the second one will match.
if you're redirecting,
Yeah.
but we if you see like let me go back. I'll just write this much.
Oh,
The
yeah,
things are coming up. And now if I uncheck
yeah,
these two
right.
and if I click on refresh, that's
Uh-huh.
when it's failing.
Yeah,
See,
right. Yeah, yeah. If you go to the
see, you can see over here in the request, the things are coming up fine. But these, see, these all three came up.
right, so the
Then it redirected.
where did it say redirected? Yeah,
Cannot repeat.
redirected, and then
We did,
yeah,
we did
the-
this
uh-huh,
twice,
uh-huh,
and what happened? It is came out, and it then we unchecked, I guess now. Or,
right, right.
this one got
You understand, right? No, no, no.
redirected. See over here.
Yeah.
Here is the redirected.
Uh-huh.
So it got redirected, and
Uh-huh.
this URL, this thing came up,
The
and
ratings
here you
is
can
an
see
added. Yeah.
all ratings are there, and sort by title is also there.
Yeah. And
And
then, uh,
what happens is when we uncheck and we just send only two ratings,
uh-huh.
that time here it's failing. I guess we can use try over here to
Uh-huh.
just check out what's going on. Let's exit this. Have you used Pry before? Oh, sorry.
Try the debugger.
Yes, it's
Uh-huh.
debugger. Kind of.
Yeah, in the lectures there was something like if you do Rails server hyphen hyphen debugger, then also we get something. Yeah.
I hardly remember anything about it. Try and this, and let's go ahead back. We'll do this again. Now what happened? The request still got processed, but undefined method try. What was it exactly? How to use try?
And trust me, to be honest, I don't understand why doesn't the world use Java so much. Why do people start using Ruby and Python?
Java is short try Rails, and how we can use this is just a minute.
How long have you been working?
I just hardly started, I guess, a year ago.
I just
Uh,
started like 2 years back. I graduated in 2014. Yeah.
okay.
You say you're in Pune, right?
Yes.
I was in Pune for 2 months. It's a good place.
Okay. See, you can see this binding
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Python one.
It is.
I don't know why did it say it doesn't undefined method. Like, why did
Yeah,
it do that?
if you go like there was something in the lectures, they were using another something like if you go in the code,
Where is lecture? In the lecture or in the code?
no, if you go in the code and where you're doing this binding dot try, you do minus just write debugger
Okay.
where you added binding.pry. Yeah. Add debugger, right? And restart the server with Rails server hyphen hyphen debugger. Like the entire command Rails server minus b minus b and hyphen hyphen debugger. Okay, they say
It's debug options ignored.
yeah, it was working in the lectures. I don't know. I didn't use it, but yeah, I saw in the lectures.
It's working. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
There's what.
So let's see what its ratings are coming up. It says nil, and without params, we have ratings over here. It is also coming nil because it's being code itself. We can see over here. This statement results in nil.
Right.
I guess this statement is failing. If you remember, you're checking for hash. I guess if this fails, this whole loop
Mhm.
doesn't work.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
Yeah. Let me do this.
Yeah.
In this params. What happened? Yeah. Sorry. Ratings. We can check its
Not.
type.
Yeah.
Dot is it?
Last. Yeah. Yeah.
Try this whether this is giving true or false. It's giving true. The hash. This is the code, right? That we have used.
Yeah.
This
Right.
params rate. Oh, I get it now. It's ratings. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah. I did. Yeah.
It was
I,
rating.
I hope it.
That's the reason it was breaking. Okay, so now I can how we can exit from this. Okay. Let's try and refresh again. No application. Oh yes, it existed from the home server. Um, or we can remove this debugger, I guess. Right. Yes. Sorry. Real server is coming up.
Mhm.
Get refreshed. Oh, rotten potatoes! We got the rotten potatoes, and it is sorted and it is working fine. This one.
Yeah, and that's redirecting. I hope.
I just click on release it. Things are not going.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe
And
check the
it
logs
shouldn't
if it's redirecting. Yeah.
redirecting, right?
Yeah.
If we start from the very starting, like if we just start like this,
Mhm. No, in the logs, if you
new
see, it
session.
would have shown like redirected from here.
Yes, yes, it will show redirect, redirect at this point. So it's
Yeah.
redirecting. No,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
did here
Perfect.
it didn't redirect.
Yeah, because
Here it
you need to, right?
yeah because we have I guess this sort by release date
Yeah.
already working.
Mm-hmm.
And farms didn't contain anything at
Mm-hmm.
that point, so this would fail and it'll come to session and it will take from the session itself
Right.
and accordingly give us the ratings, I mean sorted thing
Yep.
ngn and our ratings variable is set so we can see that our checkboxes are still checked
Right.
and
Mm-hmm.
since at this point it will not redirect because our params uh, included one of these ratings or sort by.
Right.
So that's why we are ratings and sort by. It included sort by. So that's why it didn't come here.
Mm-hmm.
This thing only will run when we have nothing over here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
arms, like right over here. It
Yeah.
redirected over here. Do you see why? Any reason? Oh yes, because there is nothing. It is UTF-8 and just commit.
Yep. Yeah, awesome.
UTF-8 and commit.
Yeah. I suppose we're done with all the parts.
Sorry,
I suppose
what
we're
is it?
done with all the parts. If you try and like push it to Heroku and
Can we do one quick check?
yeah,
Uh, let's go from the start. What are the things that were required?
uh-huh.
Um, what do you say? Shall we invalidate the session over here? How to invalidate the session?
No, no, we don't need to invalidate it because we want to use it in future requests, right? So we don't.
No, no. I'm saying that if it is being redirected over here
Yeah.
at that point, and suppose the session is not have not said anything from
Hmm.
sort by or something.
Uh,
So what will happen?
oh, like the very first request.
Yes, the very first request.
The very first request. Yeah, it is going to. It is going to
Should we
redirect
change?
once, but after that it will be fine.
Hmm.
Right.
It's going to redirect session because let's see the code. What happens? Session did not contain anything, and params also did not contain anything at this point.
Yeah.
So sort by is nil, and session
Yeah.
sort by is only.
If you kill the server and restart it, then we might be able to see it.
If we kill the server, the session does the session get invalidated? I guess
Yep.
it still stays,
Yep.
right?
It
It still
should get.
stays.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You mean okay? So let's do a session dot destroy. Open the console and do it.
Console. Let's see. We'll be able to see the session over here, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing over here. No
Mm-hmm.
session object. Okay. I guess we need to either close the browser and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Or we can open a new incognito mode. We can go in the incognito mode. What do you say? Let's
Yeah.
open an incognito and I'll share with you. Just a minute. Let me share that incognito window. Incognito window is over here. I'll open everything in front of you in the incognito.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the URL.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And it won't have any session right now in the
Right.
incognito. And so we can, I'm clicking enter. What is happening? It is no application running.
Okay.
Why did
So
this happen?
the server is not running. We killed the server, right?
I believe not.
Yeah.
Yes, we killed the server. You're right. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we killed the server that time. Okay, now we're up. Now let's click this thing here, and here we are. Let's also quickly look at these.
Yeah.
What is happening with the
So
navigation?
it should have made one redirect and then it should have landed here.
Yes, it made a one redirect with the ratings as all ratings, but
Ah.
sort by is nil. So it will show us all the movies unsorted.
Hmm. Yep.
Okay, great. So we are having this unsorted, and let's run this one test. Are we getting? Yes, we're getting the sorted ones.
Hmm.
Sorry, we're getting filtered ones.
Yeah.
Let's do a sorting also as well on this. Okay, we're getting this sorted. Let's again filter this and see if it's still we get it as sorted thing. Yes, we're still getting it as sorted and filtered both.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's uncheck all of these and refresh now. What do we get?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we get our old session where checked ratings, and based on that, we are getting the filtered and sorted one. let's try another sorting and refresh this. What do we get? Do you have a dog?
Sorry?
Sorry, but I just heard a dog bark.
No, no, no. I don't have a dog. Yeah, I don't.
Okay,
Somewhere.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So this is fucking fine. And what was the thing? It's if something redirected, and at that point of time, if there is no rating or something,
Uh-huh.
it would be this case. So let's try this. What happens now?
Yep.
Is working fine. And if something redirects to this page,
Mhm.
so I still have one little bit of thing like in this case. Let me share my screen so
Yeah.
better that. Where did it go? This one. In this case, do you see? This you said is not required for us
Yeah.
from here. This part, but they're saying that there is an important corner case to keep in mind here.
Uh-huh.
Why would they mention it as an important corner case if it is not required? I mean, I just thought this way.
Um, I don't know, but what we can do, try and deploy this to Heroku, and let's try and submit the link for the homework. Let's see how much it passes. This thing is not needed because like I read throughout because I was also confused by this thing, and I was
Yeah,
not able to figure out why they have mentioned it, but I couldn't find anything, and I
you see.
submitted. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And then okay, go on, go ahead.
I submitted and all the tests passed. This thing is not needed. Maybe they just have mentioned it to be complete and for us our like for our information, not yeah. Because effectively, like during the lesson, during the lectures, he mentioned that Flash is required if you want to notify or if you want to raise some warning or some error, whatever. So, but there is no case of that here, right? We are not asked to raise any warning or notice or whatever.
Okay, okay, okay. So let's do
Mhm.
this thing.
Let's just push.
So if the integration, so as soon as we submit the URL,
Um,
after putting it in the file, so they run an integration test, and we are able to see the results of the integration test
yep, yep,
immediately. Okay,
yep.
okay, no problem. Let's push this.
You can submit as many times as you want. It doesn't matter. So that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. So, shall I do, or you have done it already?
No, no, I have already done it, and on my end, like I did it, like last time I did it, I submitted it, and I got a score of 100 on 100. I had to submit two
Okay.
times. So
You submitted twice. Okay, no problem.
the first time it was like 93 something. I was assigning the IDs wrong, so then I fixed it.
Okay. Okay. So let's do this thing. Let me push this to Heroku. Now it's been getting pushed to Heroku. And in the meantime, I also open my this page.
Yeah.
Share page view.
Yeah, I'm not able to see anything right now. So yeah.
You're not able to
Okay.
see. You're able to
Yeah,
see.
now I see. Now I see. Thanks.
Okay. Okay. Let's try and I'm submitting this thing.
Yeah.
Something hidden beyond. Wow, what a name. So I see on this page they have mentioned HTTP, not HTTPS
Yeah.
for the deployment.
Yeah.
So they want us to submit in a file. Okay, let's try
File
and
is only going to contain one line. That is the name of the URL here.
yeah, yeah. As in the homework too, as it was done similar
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, instead we'll go and create it a new file in the my directory earlier one, and I'll name it as homework 3 locked in potatoes. make it as HTTP
Yep.
instead of HTTPS. I've done that. I'll come here and let me choose the file. That is number two. This is number three.
So I will also try on my end.
Okay, so it's going to be grading now. So what? It was having 100 tests.
No, no,
So
it
out
will
of 100,
just have a few tests, like some 25 or something.
232 out of 200, 308. Something went wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, your link should have link to sort by title. You
Yeah.
gave link. We are having the link, right?
Yeah, we do have the link. Like, go down. Mm. Go
Yeah.
down. The
This.
failures are listed down.
Yeah. Except
Table header
except
should have this.
table header should have link to sort by title.
Uh-huh.
Table should be sortable by title. It's all related to sorting only.
Yeah, it's an.
Gosh,
This is the part I did, I think. So
it's a part of.
this is the part I did.
Oh,
Like,
oh yes, yes, yes. You're right. The linking thing, I guess. Where's the ratings? No, I did that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not
yeah,
able to.
part of yours are feeling, part of mine are feeling.
Yeah, get movies. Basic test should have title header. We did do have title header, right?
Yeah.
We did give them the ID as title header. But
Yeah.
let's check out in Heroku itself. And what does Heroku say? Let's see Heroku. I'll share my screen for Heroku. Just a minute.
Ah, okay. It is mistyped. It is called table header. It should be title header.
Oh, you are you able to see in the code?
Yeah, if you check on Heroku and do an inspect element on movie title, so the ID is table header, right? It should be title header.
Oh, so it should be title header, and we have given table header in the code, and because of that, in the Heroku it's appearing like that. Is it right? Index.
Yeah. Yep.
Where did it go? Where did this go? It's table head. No, where is it?
No, no, I fixed it already here. In the index.html.ham,
Hmm.
you must be able to see where my cursor is.
No, I'm not able to see a cursor right now.
Yeah, it's on line 14th. Last, the ID should be title header, right? I had put it as table header. So, yeah.
Oh yes, now I'm able to see. Because of the screen, I had zoomed out, right? So that's why.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is one. This is the one which is
Yeah,
going.
this is, I suppose, just a minute. So, like, this should take care of the first error that you were getting. If you can
Okay,
go
let's
to,
try that out.
yeah, to the
Let's try
edit.
that out.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's push this to Heroku,
yeah,
and
yeah. So I'll just make the pushes. Just a minute.
okay, if you're making the pushes, give
Yeah,
it a comment ID as fixing title header or something.
right, right.
Can I see? Can you share your screen?
Yeah, yeah. Sure. Just a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you see?
Not yet. Yes, it come. Yeah, now it's coming. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Fixed title headers. Okay. Git push Heroku master. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Pushing.
if you resubmit the same file, then
Yeah, it should work. No problem.
like at least some
Let this.
from test.
Yes. Let's try that again. My screen is still being shared. I will reset this and yes. Now let's resubmit the file again. Check what's going. Great.
Yeah.
308 out of 308. Odd number, no? In schools, we had 100 out of 100, 50 out of 50. We
Sorry,
got 308 out of 308.
sorry. I'm not able to see it.
you,
What I'm
you're not able to say? Oh, are you able to see or no? Let me see. Oh, you're able to see. There's just a code. Wait, just share my screen. This one. Share. Are you able to see now?
Not yet.
I'll
Yeah.
just zoom in. I'll just
Yeah.
zoom in.
You know. Yeah. So that one minor typo. Yeah. It was my fault. Sorry.
No, no, it's fine. Everything is just going
Yeah.
on. Okay, so now what do we do for this part?
This part
Uh,
is just like I'll give you the. Given you the link of the video in the side chat. I'll send it again
uh,
after this is over. So
side
I'll
chat
stop.
means
Yeah. I will stop
where?
this broadcast for now. Yeah.
Where exactly have you given me the link? In
Yeah. In
any
the
place?
Hangout, if you open your Hangout. Yeah.
Hangout is open, but I don't see the link yet. No.
Okay.
Uh,
I'll send you the link
the
again.
pre.
Just a minute.
Yeah, yeah. This time it would be a new link, right?
Yeah, yeah. There's
Is
the
it?
another video. I don't think we need to submit the first video at all.
Okay, let's see what is the size of the video because last time for homework 2, what